Welcome back to Core Java tutorial. In this part I am going to explain how to create a multiplication table of a number using for loop. So here I already created a class called for demo that contain the main method, and here I just create a buffer reader object for reading input value from the keyboard. So here I just declare an integer variable called num, and I ask the user for enter a number using keyboard. Enter any number. The user will definitely enter a number, and the number will save into the variable called num using the buffered reader object. Read the line. It is not a string, it is an integer value, so we have to convert it into an integer dot parseInt method. Okay, now we have to print the multiplication table of that number. How dot println multiplication table of number. Okay, now I have to print the multiplication table using for loop. So I just start a for loop here. I declare and initialize a variable called I here. I is starting from 1, and of course it is range to 10 because the multiplication table is from 1 to 10, and it will iterate here. Okay, I just create another variable here called int result is equal to 1. So in for loop, first upon I have to find the result of int multiplication. Result is equal to num into value of 5, because the value of 5 is ranges from 1 to 10, and the value entered by the user is saved into the variable called num. Okay, now I have to print the multiplication table. System.out.println. So the multiplication table is n into I is equal to result. Okay, this is the program that print a multiplication table of a given number. So I just save the program. Now I have to compile it. Java C for demo.java. So there is an error, cannot find symbol. It is not n, it is num. I just again save the program, compile it. Okay, now there is no error in the program, so now I have to run it. Java for demo. Okay, enter a number. I just give a number called 5 Okay, here is the multiplication table of 5. Guys, this is how we create a multiplication table of a number using for loop. Here just declare two variables num and result. Result is initialized to 1, and the user enter a number. That number is saved into the variable called num, and from here the loop is iterated from 1 to 10, and at each iteration of the loop the result is updated, and that will print at each iteration of the step using this statement. Okay guys, thank you for watching. In the next part I will explain working of a nested for loop in Java with a complete example. Also go to my blog for detailed note and description of these topics. The URL of my blog is given under the description of this video. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part of this tutorial.